do anything?
I gotta go.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Archibald. Hello, I'm Rebecca Payne, hospital director.
Hi.
Hi there.
How are
It's
you?
nice to meet you.
Okay.
This is Dr. Turner, the head of cardiology, and Michael's doctor.
Oh, okay.
How do you do?
Good. My wife.
Hello.
How's our boy doing?
Please sit down.
Okay. This X-ray shows a normal 9-year-old's heart. This X-ray is that of your son, Michael. There are septal defects here, here, and here, which have induced myopathy, resulting pulmonary edema, and malignant ventricular ectopy. So as you can see, Michael's heart is approximately 3 times larger than normal size.
I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you said. Could you put that in layman terms for me?
Basically, there's not enough blood being pumped by Michael's heart, so it backs up in the lungs like a sponge getting wet. His heart is trying, but it's working too hard.
Was he need an operation or?
Well, we're considerably beyond corrective surgery, Mr. and Mrs. Archibald. Mike's heart is useless. He's going to need a transplant or he's going to die.
Wait a second, there are other options.
What options?
To do nothing. Medicate him. Make him feel as comfortable as possible. You're gonna have to start thinking about quality of life now.
I don't understand. We were just with him, and he seemed fine.
He's going to seem fine, but as his heart gets worse, he will become increasingly fatigued. And he will sleep more and more, until one day he will fall asleep, and he won't wake up.
I know this is difficult, but you have to face the fact that your son may not live much longer. You might want to make it a happy time. Say goodbye.
God.
And transplantation is a high-risk operation. You could lose your son on that table. You might not want to take that chance.
If if he doesn't have the surgery. If he doesn't have the surgery, how long would he live?
Not long. Months, weeks, days.
Come on. All right, baby. Come on now. I'm sorry. It's a lot. All right. Okay. If he was your son, what would you do?
I'd do the transplant, absolutely.
Okay. Okay? Okay, let's do that. Let's do it.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the first thing we've got to do is get Mike's name on the organ recipient list. He's B positive, so his name should go right to the top of the list.
It's not so simple. There are other considerations before a prospective recipient can be placed on a donor list. Transplant surgery is very expensive. In most cases, prohibitively so.
Yo, we got insurance. I mean, major medical, he's covered.
We've already checked with your carrier, Mr. Archibald. There are no provisions in your policy for a procedure of this magnitude.
Oh, no. That's a mistake. I mean, I'm not just you're making the mistake. I'm just saying that I'm insured. My son's covered.
How about you, Mrs. Archibald? Do you have coverage?
No, I've only been working at the supermarket a couple months, and you don't get benefits until you...
Doesn't matter. We got insurance.
Okay, I can see here that you don't own your home. You have no stocks, no bonds, no investments. You have a little over $1,000 in savings.
But we got insurance.
That may very well be, Mr. Archibald. You're gonna have to check with your carrier on that. In the meantime, I'm afraid we're gonna have to treat this as a cash account.
What?
How much does a transplant
Wait a
cost?
minute, baby. Let me take you. How much does how much does it cost?
Transplant surgery, doctor's fees, post-operative care, immunosuppressant drugs, you're looking at a minimum of $250,000. If you opt for transplant surgery, that is your choice. But the hospital maintains a very strict policy with regard to cash patients. We require a down payment before we can put a patient's name on a receiver's list.
How much?
What kind of down payment?
30%. $75,000.
$75,000. To put my son's
Our
name on
son
the
is
list.
upstairs dying, and all you can do is sit here and talk about money?
It costs money to provide health care. It's expensive for you, it's expensive for us. Now, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to guarantee payment before I can put your son's name on the list.
To Mrs. Archibald, please wait.
Listen, if you people want to treat our son, that's fine. We'll take him over to County Memorial.
Trust me, you don't want to do that.
It's a county hospital. They have to treat him.
No, they don't. Heart transplantation is always considered an elective procedure. Believe me, you're in the right place.
What are we supposed to do?
You talk to your insurance company again. You check with our Human Resources Department for medical assistance. There's money there. Now, there's Children's State Services and there's Medicaid. You find a way to keep him here. You just don't take no for an answer.
Your policy has changed, Mr. Archibald.
Change what?
Yeah, we've recently switched carriers from a PPO to an HMO. It's a less expensive policy, but unfortunately there are some restrictions.
What kind of restrictions?
Here's how it works. Non-management part-time employees, such as yourself, only qualify for second-tier catastrophic coverage.
No, I'm not part-time. I'm full-time. It's just slow right now.
Sure, but your coverage is based on hours worked, and like I said, you only qualify for second tier, and that has a maximum payout limit of $20,000.
What? I mean, you guys been taking money out of my check every week. I've been paying into this policy for years.
Right, and that's why we're going to cover you for the full 20.
You kidding me, right? I mean, come on. All right, let me get this straight. You're telling me that you have dropped me from full-time to part-time. You switched carriers. Now you're telling me that I'm not fully covered, even though I got a policy that says I am?
It doesn't seem right, does it?
No, it doesn't seem right. I mean, my son is very sick. If I'm not covered, I got a serious problem.
I understand that, but there's nothing I can do. Look, you can file an appeal.
Yeah?
There you go. That takes about 7 working days.
Says here you already have medical insurance.
Not enough.
And what little he has is already used up. You on welfare?
No.
You should be on welfare. Welfare, we both have jobs. That's too bad. I'm sorry I can't help you. Tri-County Medical.
Yes, ma'am. I need to speak to somebody in financial aid. No, I don't want to hold. I mean, I've been holding for 15 minutes. I don't want to hold.